Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is That App on iOS. And today, we're going to take a look at some new apps from Jan Maes, jAmp Acoustic and Fair Limiter. And we're going to do it now. Oh, I don't have my green screen up. I forgot to put it up. Let's put it up. Yeah, I'm not feeling too well, guys. I'm so not well, I forgot to put my green screen up. Let's pull this sucker across. Oh, good God. What a great start to the show, huh? What a great start. We love it. Welcome to how to put up a green screen on iOS. All right, let's clip this thing in. This is how easy it is, and I forgot all about it. I just forgot. All right, there we go. Green screen activated. We're good to go. Hey, what's happening? You all good? I had all morning, I know. I've been up really early and feel like crap. Feel like rubbish today. I'm not well, so I've got the flu and heavy breathing, lemon tea. Oh, yeah. But the show must go on. Hey, how are those two corpses yesterday debating each other? Awesome. All right, I'm Jade. Welcome to the show. Hope you're all doing well. You doing good? I'd like to thank our What Warriors. You can become one by doing oobly-doobly stuff. It's $1 a month, and you can click the join button, and it makes me happy. It makes the flu disappear. Daesh, Joe, Audible, Jan, what's going on? Thanks for joining us here today. Audible, I've already said hi to Audible. It has been an exciting 24 hours getting sick, and yeah, here we are. So today, as I said, we are taking a look at two apps today. We're pretty much going to breeze through them because I've got to get back to bed. Because I am not well, but the show's already up, so we'll get on with it. And so I am loaded up with honey tea, Nurofen, Vicks Vapor Rub. I've actually got, you probably see it, I've got Vicks Vapor Rub all over my nose so I can actually breathe. It's not COVID because we did the test yesterday. We did the test and the test came back negative. So it's definitely not COVID, although I will do another test today. But it is what it is. I will make an announcement. I don't think, unless things improve in the next day or two, I don't think I'll be going out to film Walk With Me this week. I do believe I got this from filming Walk With Me, heading out to, I went to a place called Ballarat, where the weather was really cold because it is winter here. And this is one of the reasons I didn't want to film Walk With Me this season, because it's cold and the chances of getting sick get raised very high. And here we are. So today I've got to do the editing for this week's Walk With Me. And we'll hopefully have all that done, ready to go for Sunday. But I'm not sure if I'm going, because the plan was, I'm not going to say what the plan was because I should never dox myself. Hey, Mick, what's happening? Thank you, my friend. All right, let's get into it so I can get this done and get relaxed for the rest of the day. So we're going to oge over to the Beat community. Boom. And Davey Wentzler has put a bunch of his apps on offer as well. So that's cool. Like Vocal Tune Studio, the Tone Boosters effects packs that you can get inside of his Audio Evolution. Yeah. So Audio Evolution's on sale as well. So that's nice. That's cool. That's lovely. Popsicle by Kaiaris is on sale. We also got his brand new app we'll be looking at this week coming. 4 Pockets have got some apps on sale. We'll see those in a minute. Brammer's Audio has released Multi-Track Studio 5, and I really should get on my ass and sort doing a show on that. Mila 5 collections are on offer, so the in-app purchases are on offer for those. What else? Oh, and then Brini's got their summer sale happening, and basically it looks like they've put everything on sale. So look at all that. Everything. Every single app from Nembrini's on sale. I'm guessing we've got summer sales coming up. Let's do a refresh over price drops on App Sliced. And yeah, here we go. Digisticks, Euclidean, Helium. As you can see, Vocal Tune, Audio Evolution Mobile Studio. That's pretty cheap, $7.49 for a recording studio. And all of Nembrini's apps, every single one of them, I do believe, are on sale. So if you've been coveting, waiting for one of those, now would be the time. But today we are taking a look at all this internet's deciding what to do. It looks really good. jAmp Acoustic is what we're looking at today. Now, this is free to download and, excuse me. And I do believe every 3 minutes is my internet disconnected. No, we're good. Awesome. So if you download the free version, I think it's every 3 minutes, you'll just lose sound for a second. And the in-app purchase for this, the full version, is $11.99 US. So there's that. We're going to have a playthrough with this thing and see if we can turn my electric guitar into an acoustic. And also Fair Limiter. So this is the same deal, free to download. Has a 3 minute kind of gap in there where it goes silent for a second, and the in-app purchase is $11.99 as well. Let's head over to the website before we jump in. So these are the 2 apps here. Now this is based, the Fair Limiter is based off the very famous Fairchild 670. Let's, I was supposed to have this all set up, but I don't. The Fairchild. It's loaded up, and God, I had this all set up earlier on, but so someone's selling one here on Reverb Nation. Is this it? No, we don't have any listings, but there it is. So look, it's a really, really old, famous limiter, used on stuff like the Beatles, Pink Floyd, you name it. This thing is in every bloody recording studio, and this is a working copy of that, an emulation of this. So, and it's really nice. And one of the beautiful things about this particular limiter / compressor is that you can pump the shit out of this, and it's renowned for really having to be pushed hard to get before it to start pumping. Yeah, so you can really get some really big sounds out of it, push it to the limit, and the likelihood of getting pumping in your mixes is very low. So I have a little project that I made over here somewhere, and then we'll plug in the guitar. It's just a Logic project. I made something last night. So we've got the compressor on the drums. Let's show you. So we've got Fair Limiter on the drums. We've got it on the bass. We don't have it on the guitar. So we've got 4 guitar tracks here. And this is all just an electric guitar plugged in with the acoustic, jAmp Acoustic on here to turn this into a simulation of an acoustic guitar. And we've got some piano. So we'll just have a play, and hey, what's going on, Pete Johns? And we'll see how this sounds. Nicely done. All right, let's get in and have a look at this. I'm going to go into each of these guitar tracks here and just solo them for a second. Let's solo 4 of them. So this is without the effect. I'm going to turn it off, all of them. So clearly that sounds like an electric guitar, yeah? Because it is. That's what I'm playing in there. And now it definitely sounds like an acoustic. Nice, nice, nice. So it does a very, very good job, yeah? Let's hear these other 2 tracks. It just blows my mind that we are in this day and age where, you know, if you don't have an acoustic guitar, you can just grab your electric, run something like this over the top, and it sounds genuinely like an acoustic. Yeah, it just sounds wonderful. So let's have a look at it. Let's go into the interface. We'll do it in here, yeah. So here's the interface. Incredibly not a hard interface to use. Now, there's a heap of impulse responses, so you can see to the side. Sorry, I'm going to be pausing a lot today and coughing. So you've got, I think it's like 40 odd impulse responses from memory. It's hard because there isn't a manual. Both of these don't have a manual. Why, Jan, I order. I would have liked a manual just to make sure I know what I'm doing. But so you can see here we've got Grand Auditorium, Rosewood Dreadnoughts, Mahogany Dreadnoughts, A through to E, Rosewood Orchestra, Mahogany Orchestra, Mandolin, Classical A, B, and C, a Parlor. So there's a whole bunch of different acoustics in here. Plus, here we go. So I've got this set to Classical C at the moment. I'll make a manual someday. I like it. Someday. SG Experiment, what's happening? And also, you have a selection of presets up the top here. Now, there's not too many. You got just a bunch of these up here. We've got a preamp. We've got pretty much, we've got an EQ down the bottom here. And this is where we control the pretty much the sound of the acoustic. So you've got this noise, which is that thing to cut some noise. We've got a reverb, we've got gain, and a pre-EQ. So, and down the bottom we've got fullness, body, presence, and air. So let me just scooch over to this, and we'll put this on a repeat. So we've got volume here and a stereo, pre-EQ, and some gain. Now this is a reverb. Which is very nice. I'm going to take out that reverb. And there's our noise, right? So once we go past 0, that's going to cut everything out. And down the bottom we've got fullness, which gives it that, you know, that resonating big body. Then body here does, listen to that. So we've got presence and air. I'm just going to flick through some sounds. So I'll tell you what, for your $11.99, you can't deny there's a lot of really nice acoustic sounds in here. Let's just add in this other one up here. You've even got a resonator in here as well. Plus, we have these presets. Let's go through these. So pretty easy to dial in whatever kind of acoustic sound you're looking for. Man, I do love this one. But the big test I want to put it through is, can I replace this with a live performance? Now, you guys know from me doing live performance for a long time that I have a very specific acoustic guitar tone. So I'm going to try and recreate that. Let's clear this mess out of here, whatever that is. And this is my usual chain that I would set up for an acoustic. So let's go in and put in our, it's number 2. And I normally kick off with a Medusa, But what we're going to do first is use jAmp. Now, when you're looking for it, when I go back to a Logic, when you're looking for it in Logic, don't type jAmp because it didn't show up for me. Just type in acoustic and you'll find it. But it works here by putting in jAmp. So I normally will put a Medusa in my chain and then followed by a black hole because I love my big reverbs, and then followed by an Altether. This is my chain for my guitar sound. So let's grab an acoustic. It is very convincing. For those of you, out of a lot of the ones that I've done on the show, I think this one's one of the best. Okay, let's take these out of here. I don't need a tour. Why would I need a tour? Has this been updated recently? So we want to split these out. Okay. I'm going to go with this now. Wow, it's pretty similar. As soon as I get that tone down, that's pretty similar. Now, I normally have my sound around here for the reverbs. Oh, I don't have a capo. Where's my capo? Oh, yes, I do have a capo. Awesome. Something like Do What Makes You Happy. Yeah. So as you can see, I am using an electric guitar here. This is not an acoustic. Wow. Let's pull down the volume a bit in here. Really cool. Really, really cool. Sounds mint. So I've got this on the neck pickup at the moment. which is where it's going to sound best, I think, all the time. Especially when you're mute, yeah? When you get a palm mute, it really does sound like an acoustic. It's even got that room in there. I think that's that reverb too. Talk about, right, you imagine you've gone somewhere, you got a gig, you packed your guitars, you got your iPad you use for your effects, you go out, you get ready to go on stage, you fucking forgot your acoustic and you've only got your electric. You would get away with this big time. I mean, we really do live in the future, don't we? Sounds great. And I'm not even going through a lot of the sounds. This is the Mahogany Dreadnought. So these are impulse responses that are doing this. Mick says, using a combination of these apps in parallel sounds perfect. Embreedy acoustic voice. Yeah, I covered that one on here. There's another one too, which I covered, and I can't remember what it's called. God, I've done so many apps on this show. Want to hear this blues? Sounds great. I love it. Really cool. Now, remember, it is free to download, so you can try it out for yourself. Give it a test. It's going to cut out every 3 minutes, give you a second of silence or something. But at least you can check it out yourself, see if it's going to fit into your wheelhouse. You can save presets as well, too. So you got a little save button here. If you like something that you've made, you can hit save, and that'll appear up here in your list. We'll just save one for the hell of it. Won't we? And then that will it'll create a user bank for you with all your own presets that you can save in there. As I said, there's around 40, something like that. Gain stage, yeah, that's what it is. I was right there. Sorry guys, I'm so sick. I'm struggling right now. Let's in fact, let's stay in here. I don't know, let's load up some drums. Maybe, what do we load up? We'll load up that thing, the thing. You know, patterning. Let's load up patterning. And grab an acoustic kit from here. What do we got? I'm pretty sure we've got a jazz kit. There we go. Let's create a beat. No on that. Oops. There we go. Thanks, Leila. You know, I did that show with Pete yesterday, 1,300 episodes, and mentioned it once. That's how sick I was. So we got some hats in here. Nice. Let's take a look at this limiter. So this is the ability to, this is a mono and stereo limiter. Of course, you have 8 times, 1 times, 2 times. You can, depending on the oversampling of your, I'm guessing that's what this is. Depending on the strength of your iPad. I have an iPad Pro 2022. So I can oversample till the cows come home. Or you want to go low if you want to conserve energy. And it sounds very nice. So, where are we? We've got a mix button. Let's start with the mix button. Now the sidechain I'm not sure how to use because I was looking at it in Logic, hoping there would be like a little sidechain option like you can find in Logic, but could not find that. Now you can link your controls and unlink them, yeah? So up here we have the link button, the link knob, which means both the left and right side channels are going to move together. If I unlink this, we're only going to get that compression in the left, the limiting and compression in the other side. At any time you can relink them, and as soon as you turn them they'll hook back up together. Now, I'm pretty sure there are no presets in here. I couldn't see any, so there's no presets for you, which is kind of the way it should be. We have an output gain at the back here. Nice. Let's just sidechain link means that the left and right channel will be averaged as input to the sidechain amplifier. It's only of interest if your left and right hand channels are different. Thank you. Handy to know. Where was I? We've got a hard clip and no clip. Mid side and left side. Threshold. Now where's my So there's a sidechain high pass for when we've got this activated for the sidechain. I'm oversampling this to the max right now. I don't need it like that. I can see the DSP's losing its shit because I've got Logic open, that's why. So we've got a DC threshold here and a sidechain boost. That's what that is, I think. So these are linked again. It's a limiter and it's good. I'm going to jump back over to my other project where I've got this actually running. On the bass and the drums, I think I had it running over here. Yes. Oh, what? Don't forget, get rid of that. Get rid of that and get rid of that. What else do I have open? I've probably got a bunch of things open that I shouldn't have open because look at it all. Look at all that garbage. That's the thing. Oh, shit, we're at our halfway point. I'm going to run the ad now, but I'm feeling like dog shit, folks. I'm going to get out of here very soon. So let's run this ad. If you want to avoid the ad, you become a YouTube Premium subscriber or just skip the ad. The ad has been run. Okay, Good, good, good. Let me tell you what's happening tomorrow. I think maybe I don't know what's happening. Maybe this is maybe happening tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Maybe sorta. And look, there's a whole bunch of apps that I have planned for this week coming. So we've got apps from Ryan's got a whole bunch of apps out. We've got a new Kai Aris app that dropped as well today. That's this one here. If I can find it. Oh, not today. Harmonisa. So we're looking at this week. The Doctor app. I can't even think of what it's called. Man, I'm so out of it right now. I want to go back to bed. All right, let's run through this compressor on these drums. Oh, this limiter. So you can hear how much that's cutting through. And on bass, let me tell you, it sounds mad. I was getting some filthy sounds out of this last night. Let's hear it by itself. Listen to the difference. It is just radical. So upfront, so forward. Now, I really should have had this prepared. So this is based off a super duper Fairchild, what is it, 670? And it is a standard, industry standard. And the beautiful thing about this is you can load in something very easily. Because I think I had a limiter on the drums on this one, or did I? No, there was one and I replaced it. Yeah, radical. Do I have one on the piano? I do, actually. Yeah, that's what I thought. So that is what I should have done last night. You know what? You bring that up. That's a really good point. Hang on. That's what I was going to do last night, was find the manual for the, because you don't have a manual. Let's do it now. We got time. The Fairchild 670. Manual. Here we go. Is this it? The True Limiter Instruction Manual. I think this is it. History of recording. Can we do it? Can we make it happen right now? Wow, look at that manual. People complain now about manuals going, oh, it's not a very good-looking manual. Look at this manual. There you go. And one of the beautiful things about this, yes, is its extremely fast attack time. Let's run through this. So look at this. Wow, look at the images, man. Look at this. This is so good. So this is basically the limiter that's used on everything from the Beatles to Pink Floyd to everything that was, everything that matters, pretty much. Every recording studio has one of these. A radical departure from the classical limiter design in the Model 670 is characterized by its complete absence of audible thumps, absence of distortion and noise. And that's the one thing you could hear in there. Like when I pumped up that bass, there was I didn't hear any distortion. It just sounded very thick and very, very thumping. It's extremely stable over long periods of time. It has two independent limiters. By the flick of a switch, a vertical lateral component limiter. All of this enclosed in 14 inches of rack space. Large independent control of both vertical and lateral amplitudes on stereo discs. Large vertical amplitudes on stereo discs often produce processing as well as tracking problems. I'm going to skip to this. So many short transients can pass through conventional limiters because of their slowness in attack, can produce full limiting effect during the first 10,000ths of a second. Variable release time. So that's that variable knob, the little clicker thing. Different program materials require different limiting action. By choosing the correct release time characteristic, even severe limiting can be made to be practically imperceivable. Has 6 different timing curves. All right. Several of them making the release time an automatic function of the limit. Does it go further into that? Stereo disc recording. Wow, look at this manual. It's so scary. So yeah, vertical lateral is mid-side in the app. Oh, God. Could you imagine if people got this as a... I'm getting sidetracked. If people got this as a manual these days, the internet would explode with crybabies, wouldn't it? Damn. Well, you know what? It sounds fucking really good. And that's the most important thing, because look at all this. Man. But there you go. So this is based off old school technology like that. And ultimately, it just sounds fucking good. It's a banger. I reckon it's rad. They're both really good. Here's the thing. You can download them yourself and you can try them out and see if they're going to fit into your mix and then make a decision, because remember, all apps aren't Pokemon. You don't need them all, just the ones that are going to make your recording experience better. Ultimately, yeah. And that's why these are being made free, so you can go and check them out for yourself. But I haven't seen anybody else cover these apps throughout the community, so I had to make sure that I at least put them on the map. Because, yes, we definitely have to do that. So go and check them out. Links are in the description if you want to go grab them and check them out. And then if you love them, support Jan, because Jan has some great apps. Let's just, before we get out of here, scooch. And I think I've covered most of them here on the channel. jAmp 8100, Cab ML, yes, we've done that. I covered Bleep, jAmp Doubler. Twin Click is probably the only one I haven't covered, but I've covered every other one of Jan's apps, and is very hardworking, independent developer, and we've got to keep supporting our independent developers because guess what? They don't make a lot of money, and people complain about the prices. Is there a desktop version? Well, I'm glad you asked. Guess what? Guess what? It runs on Mac. So this, if you grab this, it's going to run on Mac as well as iOS. So I'm assuming it's in the Mac App Store as well. So you can even use it on your Apple Vision, even though I know they and just think too, see how much it is here in Australia? $19.99. You're getting it for $11. In Australia, it's worth $20 because our dollar sucks. Look, both of them are really good apps, and they should have more eyes on them. Absolutely. So, I especially love the Acoustic app. I proved to you today that it sounds great. I could probably do it. Well, not probably. I could do an entire live performance using my electric, and it sound just like a beautiful acoustic with all those effects on. So you got no problem. Thanks, Jan, for coming in here and hanging out with us as well. I'm sorry, I'm so sick today. It hasn't been the most convincing show today, but I need to get some rest, and I've got to do some editing today, and I've got to get well to continue on. But the show must go on, you know what they say. Anyway, great apps. Today's featured artist is Forest of the Wolf, and if you're a Patreon too, watch, because in about 10 minutes there'll be some opportunities to grab some in the award race this weekend. So thank you for throwing some codes for my Patreons. Jan, all right, we've got Forest of the Wolf today as our featured artist. And boom, let's get that ready. What is the song? I have no idea. The song that we're playing is Reconstruction of a Broken Mind by Forest of the Wolf. And I'll post his link. There's a pinned comment if you want to go and check out his music. Let's oge and play this. Remember, do the things that make you happy, folks. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. And I'll see you tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Hopefully feeling a little bit better. I'm going to go get some soup and relax for the rest of the day with some Vicks Vapor Rub and all that stuff. Let's oge Forest of the Wolf. Boom.